I've had a 70 to 80% of reply rate on my cold emails, and I pretty much hear back from most of the emails that I send. I have got most of my internships, job opportunities, freelance gigs through cold emails. I've had a 70 to 80% of reply rate on my cold emails, and I pretty much hear back from most of the emails that I send seeking for opportunities and things like that. So in this video, I'm going to share all my secrets, all my learnings from these experiences of cold emailing for last 4 years. So I'll be walking you through 4 such job emails that I tried to send out, and how did I basically reply, how did I structure my cold email to maximize the conversion, maximize the reply rate from the hiring managers. So we'll be going over all these 4 emails one by one, and we'll try to understand more about how the anatomy of these emails are like, and what exactly is the secret sauce behind getting those 60, 70, 80% reply rate on the emails that I sent. Right? The first email that I sent was to Flint Money. It's a DeFi platform. It's trying to simplify DeFi. It's a mobile app. And basically I structured it like this. Rather, the subject line that I tried putting here was just a little bit of different. I just tried to keep it different because the founders might have been getting a lot of these emails seeking for opportunities. So I just added Flint will overthrow FDs, which is a kind of vision that I've tried to understand from most of their podcasts where they've tried talking about Flint. So doing a background research of the startup, doing the background research of the product, the vision and things like that would help you add those elements that are not so big but will matter a lot. Right? I started out as, hey Akshit, Ashu. I got to know about Flint when one of the users tweeted with a screenshot about how easy is it to deposit and things like that. Firstly, you should try to explain how did you know about it. Are you a user? Did you discover the product from someone else, and what was the context? And that made me request an invite by reaching out to Flint's Twitter. I really love the product. Here's why. So I'm telling that I saw something, I took an action, then I requested for the early access and I started using it, and here's my feedback. Right? I truly believe the market for Flint is the market of FDs, especially millennials saving money for something. Indian total deposits were reported at 2,175 billion US dollars. It could also take up a significant amount of fixed income opportunity market in case basically trust is established in the market. I'm trying to give a brief understanding of how I would envision the company to grow and things like that. This would just make them understand that he's thinking about the company, he cares about the problem that we are solving, and he understands what we are trying to solve. Right? The plan of bringing in altcoin staking also excites me. Here I'm trying to basically share something which is their future plan, that they have revealed it somewhere else. So this would make them understand that I've done a thorough research of them and listened to every other material that's on the internet which where they have spoken about Flint. Right? This would be the deciding line which they will basically think, yeah, this guy has done something out of the box. He's tried to understand what we are trying to build and listen to everything that we have shared on the internet. Right? Got to know about this from your interview at Polygon, when I found out 90% of first-time users who tried yield farming lose money due to gas and lack of proper knowledge. And then I'm trying to share I always believed that startup that enables common users to use his or her UPI ID, credit card, debit card to invest in DeFi products and earn these yields will win big. So this is my sort of bet of why this would go big, right? That is when mass adoption is on the cards. I always thought that it would make another 5 years. It would take another 5 years for mass adoption by an average person, but Flint seems to be already there. With that, I want to express my interest of working with you folks and making the adoption larger and taking Flint to great heights. I want to be a part of this growth story with you folks. So this line basically signifies ki I know all of this, I've put out, I'm sharing everything, I've understood your vision, I like what you folks are doing, but this line would basically tell them ki you're looking for something more than just appreciating them. You're just looking to be a part of this, and expressing this would basically be the second part of the email. The first part of the email is like sharing about them, sharing about the vision, sharing about what you like in the product, what you dislike in the product, and why you think it will go big, and anything that you have discovered about the company from different research which you have done about the company. And then you say that with that I want to express interest to work with you folks to do so and so. And then once you express your interest, you need to basically write your small introduction, right? Meanwhile, this is Balaji Rao from so and so. I have done 3 product internships, 2 in fintech, one successful and 1 failed startup, launched 10 products, and things like that. And then I just say ki I'm dropping my resume in the attachment to help you folks understand my background better. So, and then I share ki I'm available full-time over the summer and looking forward to talking to you, right? So now I've just attached this specific thing, and then that's it. So you understand, right? So firstly, we are trying to establish some sort of basically an understanding between you and the recruiter or the founder ki you understand what they're doing, you like what they're doing, you have some plans for them, you are taking an initiative to learn about them and expressing what is it that you like in them and what is it that brings that spark in you to basically reach out to them, to work with them and things like that. And then you express your interest to work with them, and then you just introduce yourself, what you have done in short 2 to 3 lines, and then say I'm dropping my resume and looking forward to talking to you folks. And even you can mention your availability and what kind of a role you're looking at, and that should make things much more easier. And then most of the times it's not like when I say 60 to 70% reply rate, it is not like you just send an email and you just basically forget about it and then you expect the reply to come. It doesn't work like that. You need to reach out, you need to follow up, right? This was the first reach out, and then they might be busy, right? These people are founders, they get a lot of resumes, and even if you're doing emailing for the technical manager or anyone, they'll be having a lot of options. If you have a high intent, you should basically get back to them. You need to follow up with them until they notice you, right? So the best thing that you can do is like basically again reply after a couple of days or a week, and then you just say, I hope you folks are doing well. I'm sure that being founders, you will always have 100 other things around. You just wanted to follow up on feedback on my thesis and on my application, and ask you if you have any updates for the same, right? Looking forward to hearing from you. So let me tell you what happened after this, right? After this, what happened is like the founder, the CPO reached out to me. He said, here are a couple of questions that I just wanted to understand from you. These questions are mostly for the culture fit, just to understand why exactly is this guy wanting to work here? Is this just a random email that he has sent to a lot of people? Or if not, what is it, his depth of understanding of what we are doing? Whatever we have written in the first email is more like an introductory sort of a thing. You just high level, you're explaining things, but this would help them if they are busy. Like this could go in 2 ways. Either they ask you to book a call with someone, or they ask you to reach out to some other person, which is like you have gone through the first step, right? Or they'll ask you a more set of specialized questions for them to understand if you're the right fit, right? So then I replied to all of those questions that they had, in a decent manner, you can just check it out. Basically pause the video and check it out. And then what happened was like as I said, they just added someone else who would interview me, and then like he just said ki book a time, let's connect, and I just said yes, I've scheduled it. And then this is how it happened, and the interview happened, and I got an offer for this specific role, right? So just for the sake of time, just to keep the video short, I'll just show you the other emails, but I'll not go through them. The second email that I want to show is this one. If this is very short but very concise, because they already had an opening. I was just emailing them my application. You can just pause this video and see this email also follows a very similar pattern. The only thing is like I've shortened the things and kept it much more concise. And then the next application is this one, and you can just go through it, basically pause the video, go through it, understand what I've tried to write here, right? So I hope this video helped you, and I hope you understand the different steps to write a very good cold email. And one bonus point here is like always try to do 1 or 2 follow-ups to the emails after 5 days or 7 days, because most of these people, the emails might get just missed, or they might have thought ki they'll read it sometime later and they might have missed, or they have read it, they thought ki yaar I should reply, but they just basically forgot to reply you, right? There might be a lot of reasons. So just replying back to them and just writing a one-liner text ki do you have any update, if just asking that would show the kind of intention that you have towards that opportunity, and it would basically pull in a lot of attention towards you and your profile and your email. So that would basically be a deal breaker for you, and you can try it out, right? With that, I'll end it here. And if you're still watching, I really want to thank you from bottom of my heart. It really means a lot if you're watching till here, and if you do like the video, like it, share it with your friends, and also do subscribe to this channel for more such videos. And if you do have any other suggestions for any other topics or anything that you want to hear from me, just drop them in the comments below, and I'll pick them right from there and make a video for you in case it's of huge demand. And with that, I will see you in the next one.